Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ilona Torraca, and I'm here with my new radio show this morning called WIJT, which we will do here on my YouTube channel. And we're going to talk about everything. I'm a politician, and I'm also a life coach, and I teach etiquette. So all of those different topics that surround those subjects are going to be talked about on this radio show in my YouTube channel. Now, I introduced to you my doctoral research, which of course is ongoing. That's like a different, separate category. And then sometimes I would talk about other politicians and, what I think and other people's opinion, perhaps, if they get interviewed. So I'd just like to start off this radio show with this segment, and this is a project that I started working on, and you might be interested in wearing one of these new types of brooches, all right? Because brooches are all the trend right now in fashion accessories. So what I started making, they're called button brooches, all right? And keep out of reach of children, and I sell them for $5 a piece, and it includes shipping all over the world. All right, so I make them into little shapes and designs, all with buttons. Here I made this one for Valentine's Day, so that looks nice, right? To go with this outfit, so that's nice. And then you can make, green for St. Patrick's Day. So that's fun to wear. So I have all these different type of button brooches. Each one is different. And of course, they're $5 each. And in the comments section, you'll see my website. So then you can send it there. And thank you very much for your purchase if you like to partake in this little business. Actually, starting your own business will be a topic as well in my radio series. So look out for these different projects and interviews and talks we're going to be having on our radio show, WIJT, on my YouTube channel. So, let's see. Today's topic can be about let's go into why I'm doing life coaching. All right. Now, I believe as a politician that the American dream is still there. I believe that. I don't believe it's gone away. And when all these people coming into our country, they have the same goal. They all want to experience this American dream. And since we are the most powerful country on this planet, there is no reason why we can begin in other countries, to share our dream of how anybody on this planet can become successful in their own way. So the first thing, that I like to do as an exercise is I believe anybody can start their own business. Everybody has that capability. Everybody has that ability within them to start their own business. And especially with the way the economy is operating today, it is good to have a few side hustles as long as they full or part-time work. So we just all have to keep working. That's just the way it is. I do know a few people that are retired and they really don't do anything, but that's their choice. But I believe in, staying busy and working, and it keeps you young too. So if you're 80 years old and you're still working, that's great. All right. And just keep going. Not only, to help with your personal economics, but also in the community, your skills are still needed. So don't ever feel like you're not needed anymore in your community. All right? Because you never know when somebody would like to use one of your strengths to help with their American dream come true. So we're going to talk about how to start your own business. And the first thing that you should need to do is evaluate yourself as far as what your strengths are and your weaknesses are as a human being. Now, personally, my strength is mathematics and finance. So I spent about 15 years in the U.S. Air Force working in financial services, and that was a great experience. So after that time, I came out and I worked in other several financial positions, and it was always came naturally to me to work in that area of society. So that is the first thing that you need to do. That's step one. And what you need to do and how you do that is just get out a piece of paper, or you can write in your computer a list of strengths and weaknesses that you have. It's a good idea to perhaps do that exercise with somebody that you know, and sit down with them and discuss what your strengths are and your weaknesses. And what you want to do is you want to capitalize on your strengths. All right? So if your strength is perhaps talking to people about, that comes naturally to you, meeting new people. So perhaps, you can start a business doing catering, and you're meeting new people. Also, if you're a good cook or a good chef or a good baker, you can do anything you can, as it relates to food. And we are always looking for people that have these strengths that work with the food industry to work in other different countries where food security is a problem. And that is, every country really has some form of food insecurity. But we want to try to also try to change that to where these countries feel even more secure where their food is coming from, especially if they are a war-torn country. So we also want to think about those people in those type of situations around our planet, and try not to waste too much food. And if a grocery store that you know in your community, throws out a lot of food, perhaps there's some type of way that that grocery store can help the food insecurity citizens of that community. So there are different ways of trying to solve that problem in our world. But so that's how we got on the topic of step one, know your strengths and weaknesses. So I will just leave you with this topic for this segment of WIJT. Have a good day. Thank you.